Like, if you fall asleep, that means you essentially telling the woman a box was terrible.
No, that's not what that means.
That's how she would take it.
Okay, I understand that's how she would take it, but if I'd rather her even take it like that than me say something inappropriate that she felt was, mind you, we don't know what it is that's inappropriate,
but I'm saying
whatever it is was inappropriate enough to dry her up. What I'm saying is like, dog, either way, it's an L.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of The Great Deliberators. I am one of your hosts, Mr. Imperator Rose.
It's your boy, DK.
And one time for our boy, OB.
Say your name, make your name ring.
Say your name, make your name ring. Yo, so this is going to be a short pod today. Our boy DK here is flying out to Brazil tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of College Station.
Yeah, so.
It's actually my first time leaving Houston out of College Station.
Yeah, so how does that work?
I don't even know. I didn't buy the flights. If you know me, if anybody knows me, I don't do administrative shit. So
okay,
I just send my money.
Okay, you let somebody else handle it.
And somebody handles that.
Okay, you know got you. Okay.
So I was invited. I was like, how much?
Y'all driving to College Station?
Got to drive to College Station.
Okay, all right. That's crazy. I didn't even know. I mean, I always just assume just major cities have airports. You got to drive to a major city to fly out. So yeah, hearing that College Station got its own airport is, I mean, I would think like a private airport. Y'all taking like a private flight? No,
I don't know.
Because you got a layover.
You got a layover in Dallas for 8 hours. It's American Airlines.
Yeah. It must have been like, it must have knocked off a whole lot off of the price of the ticket.
I think our tickets were only like $600.
Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say,
round trip. It had like $600 round trip, which is not bad.
Yeah, to go to Brazil? Yeah, of course.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, across the world, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy though. Okay, all right. So why are we going to Brazil though?
Carnival.
Okay, all right.
So your boy's about to go do a lot of fets.
Got to turn up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, this is just pretty much like a what is it called? A Afro beach rave.
Okay.
If you think about it.
Yeah. A bunch of women running around.
Okay, that's not what a rave is, but yeah.
But I mean, but I'm saying not a rave, but I'm saying
it is a lot of women running around. But you know what I'm saying? It's just
Carnival.
It's not carnival. No.
Yeah.
Carnival.
I just learned that every time I seen it, I call that shit carnival. Although it makes sense, right? Because if you're talking about like a Latin country, you would think that like it doesn't. It's not said.
No, but it's
carnival.
lit. Honestly, I think, and it's not even the crazy thing is not even like that. I know it's a lot of women that obviously.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying. As
I mean,
man,
I'm
like,
a normal person.
We will look at it like that, like she batted it up. But it's not like you just like jumping on women the whole entire time.
I've seen videos. It'll never be that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You pretty much vibing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, and we're not just doing that. So that's gonna be 2 days. I think I'm gonna be gone from Friday. I'm gonna be there from Friday morning until Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're gonna have like 1 or 2 days where we're just gonna be like doing shit around the city.
Okay.
We're gonna go to that big Jesus, cross, thing. And
damn, what they call it? Oh, I used to know it. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and then we'll do some ATV joint. So you know what I'm saying? It'll be a nice little time.
Okay, all right. Shout out to going to Brazil.
All food included.
All food included.
All food included. Now don't get me wrong.
You're saying a resort?
I don't know if it's a resort, but it's just like we have a group, kind of like a little travel company group that it's like I think they're taking us to certain spots, so we'll have dinner. But I'm definitely gonna take some cash because I don't trust nobody when it comes to like food included.
I'm about to say like, so y'all get chaperoned the whole time?
We will get chaperoned the whole time.
Okay, all right. Okay.
And it's not just gonna be me and my homeboy. You met JT. He was at my birthday.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just us two going, but it's just one of them things where we're gonna be amongst like other people in a group from like probably other countries or other parts of America. You know what I'm saying? So they're just like a travel agency where it's like, hey, you come with us when you're part of our group for Carnival. You know what I'm saying? So a whole bunch of random people. We're gonna find out.
Okay. All right. Shout out to you. I ain't got nothing much going on this week, y'all. My child, for the first time today, spent her whole day in underwear, and she didn't like potty on herself. So shout out to my baby.
Oh, normally be on diapers? She normally be having pull-ups with diapers?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Well, no, not Raylan. Talia.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Of course, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How old is she?
She's going on 3. See, me and Trish took the long route. I know some of y'all gonna hear it and be like, man, she's still, because let me tell you why.
Because they don't use the belt.
Because I don't believe in potty training. I pay people to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I pay for daycare. They supposed to potty train them. And so whenever they get up to speed, that's when we gonna rock it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all do, I mean, I'm sure do some things here, like, no, go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Like that, you
but
know
I mean,
what I'm
once I personally feel like whenever, because it started with my oldest, she got to the point eventually where she was all like, she would tell us, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the cue that they wait for, right? When they start telling you that like they potty on themselves, that's when you know to kind of start it. So that's what we waited for. And so far, you know what I'm saying? Cool. So here's to, you know, hopefully this be a smooth ride, you know what I'm saying? Because potty training it sucks. It's one of the worst parts about parenting. Potty training is just awful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I ain't really put together much. So we just gonna shoot the shit. I'm gonna bring back a classic. I got a couple of would you rather questions, right? So we're gonna kick it off with that before we get into one of the topics.
I was gonna say also, we had this conversation a little bit about DEI. I want to run it back real quick.
Damn. Okay. All right.
I think DEI is necessary.
You think it's necessary?
I think it is necessary. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like
I never thought it wasn't necessary. I just always thought of it as,
and I was just about to say that
it's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's one of them things where I've never felt like I got the rewards of DEI.
Yeah,
so
there we go.
Therefore, it's just never something I'm like, all right, take it away. Like,
there we go.
Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of like bumpers at a
bowling alley.
Yeah. I've never used them, so
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
right?
we can't use them no more. Okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But it is necessary. It's one of them things where there are situations, or there could be situations that will be overlooked. But at the same time, DEI never really became a thing until the George Floyd situation. It never was like, you know what I'm saying, a nationwide, like, we really need this in every corporation, every situation, until, you know, we saw the consequences of the George Floyd killing. And that's where it was. But at the same time, like, there was a lot of good that came out of DEI. You know what I'm saying? So to have that drawback, I do think that it's, I hope that it's something that can be, you know, instituted back into society. But at the same time, I feel like as a black man, we already know what's up. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I think my ultimate opinion on it is that, again, coming back to the situation of, I honestly think that, like, black people really haven't benefited from DEI in the way that it was meant to. Although you can point to scenarios where I do believe that, like, definitely in corporations, anyone that wants to take their corporation seriously is going to have a good diversity program, because, again, somebody from the Midwest doesn't think like somebody from the South. And somebody from the South doesn't think like somebody from New York, right? So in order for you to tap into a certain demographic, you got to understand that demographic, right? And no amount of research from people who, and we see it all the time in like these little campaign ads or little goofy ass marketing shit that, you know, that may or may not have been done on purpose, but it feels like somebody who's doing it is out of touch. You know what I'm saying? So there, if anyone who, because, you know, because again, we believe, like, if you're conspiracy theorists, you believe it's done on purpose, but you also know, if you've been around people long enough, that like some of these people are absolutely fucking clueless, you know what I'm saying? And like don't really know what's going on from the left and their right hand. So and when it comes to like having a finger like on the pulse of cultures and different things like that. So in that case, in terms of DEI, like I on paper, it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyone arguing against it is just someone who, you know what I'm saying, either feels like, you know, their life hasn't gotten the way it was supposed to go because of DEI initiatives, or somebody who's pandering to those people. That's the only two people who in the world who are disagreeing with any DEI initiatives, because the DEI was never about just replacing people because of their skin color. And I think, to me, that I feel like I got caught up in the whole, I don't even feel like arguing with y'all about this, because like this always been some bullshit to us anyway. But we lose sight of the fact that DEI probably did more good than harm, you know what I'm saying? Or more good than not. So in which case, like, I'm definitely for bringing it back. Like, as a black man, I'm definitely not going to be against it. But as I say, as I get older, and I just realized that, like, hey, I don't really know how much they were really doing anything with it anyway. I mean, I just don't know how to, I don't study it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have numbers or data to give you about how beneficial it was. But from the outside looking in, it just on a day-to-day basis, I feel like people get rewarded for being good employees. And in this world, I can tell you personally from my experience that, and I'm not trying to say that like it's still, of course, you know, racism still exists and all that, but I can also tell you that people are truly Like, if you're a good employee, they will worship the fucking ground you walk on.
No doubt.
Like, so
you ask for a raise, you getting it.
Bro, listen, if you good at what you fucking do, like, bro, listen to me. There has been an employee in my time where, like, bro, like, if he even thought about quitting, hey, yo, hold up, wait, no,
what can we do for you?
Wait, hey, what he asking for? Unless he asking for double, we can
somebody
find
bothering you. We'll let them go.
We can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I think I got too caught up in the whole. It's so many sorry motherfuckers in the workforce now that, like, y'all don't get to just complain about DEI, but we don't realize that DEI is about breaking the barriers around entry into certain fields. So, in which case,
giving people certain seats to the table.
Yeah, I do think that I got a little too caught up in the fact of, like, thinking about, like, promotions and shit like that, and I'm like a lot of you motherfuckers is just sorry, and, like, y'all don't know that, and not too much on the forefront of. It's about breaking barriers and gaining entry into spaces that most of the time you wouldn't have access to, and in that case, DI has always been a good thing in that perspective. But again, I don't know how much of this is really people being held accountable on it. So, you know, again, I'm back to the point to where it's like, I would have rather y'all just call it what it is and do away with it than to have it and not be doing anything with it. And I guess that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ultimately to touch on that's just my perspective. Okay. You want to say anything? Okay, bet. All right, bet. Let's go ahead and let's get into these would you rathers here real quick before we get into a couple of more topics. All right, would you rather cut off one of your fingers or pay $50,000 of your own money for the person you hate the most to go on a spa vacation?
50,000.
Yeah, I'm about to say my finger's worth 50,000.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
50,000.
Yeah,
you can choose the worst person in the world. Like,
now let me ask you a question.
You can choose Mr. Volkswagen.
I don't know, because I'm gonna hit you with one that it might change.
Mr. Volkswagen, bro.
Okay, all right,
bro, you got it.
I got you.
You got it. You got
I'm saying, is this dude in Florida?
Hot Stones.
This dude in Florida. He took a kid with Skittles from off the planet.
50,000.
50,000. I feel you, because I feel like I shouldn't have to give up my finger because I hate you. Yeah, so,
I'll be, yeah. Dog,
like what? The way that I'm saying, I just wanted to make sure we on the same page, because I feel like I got to take my finger because I hate this nigga.
First of all, and my finger is worth more than 50,000.
No, easily, easily. Just the convenience of having my finger.
So choose anybody.
Yeah,
choose anybody. You got the 50,000.
Go ahead, hey baby, sell it. Go ahead, run that 50,000.
And I hope after that expensive spa vacation that you was allergic to half the things. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
that's the hope, right? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It's even worse because for somebody like you to go through something so nice and you're such a horrible person, it's even bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad that you went through something so good because now you probably feel like, you know what I'm saying, you on top of the world. You still a shithole at the end of the day.
Still a bitch ass.
Still
Okay, all right. Would you rather work as a stripper or have your partner work as a stripper?
You have to get out there. You have to get out there. Hey, go get that money for us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo,
you got to
same, bro.
I'm sorry,
dog. Listen to me. Even if I was built like Shamar Moore or some shit, dog, like I'm just not built to do that shit, bro. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not in me to strap on a thong and go out there and shake my ass in front of women. I just can't do it, bro.
Go ahead.
Like, hey, listen, sacrifices have to be made. Unfortunately,
one of us got to do it. One of us got to do it. And the lion used to. The lion, as a lion, we rest. Y'all supposed to go out there and hunt. Come back.
Nah, I know what Trish hit it. She gonna be like, nigga, you crazy.
Trish, I'm playing, Trish. Well, I'm not playing, but the metaphor with the lion, I'm playing.
I think she would do it for me. I think Shawty would take one for the team. All right, here we go. Would you rather have sex only with the first person you did it with, or have sex only with the last person you did it with?
Ladder.
I agree. I have no choice to agree, y'all, because as a married man,
it's crazy. I didn't even know what was going.
Also, I just think by default, 90% of people are gonna choose a ladder. Like your first time is never amazing.
If I'm still fucking something that like I'm like, why? Then what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? It should always be the ladder. You should always level up from the fucks. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
But what if your first time? Like, I'm just thinking from somebody like...
It was like the baddest of the baddest?
Yeah, like Rihanna or something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, baby, I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, concessions had to be made.
Trisha understand?
Confessionals. Huh?
Trisha understand?
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, if...
It's Rihanna.
Yeah, like, you know, listen.
I married you, though.
Yeah, that'd be like if like her first time.
Married you.
Yeah, that'd be like if her first time was with like The Rock. Like I can't compete, bro. Like I'm just let's keep it a book.
Nah, still better be me. What you talking about? I wish you would say that.
Yeah, see your ego's hurt. I just you know sometimes you just gotta accept reality. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Would you rather have? It's not a sex. Would you rather in this shit?
Yeah, Lee, come on,
would you rather fall asleep during sex or say something really inappropriate during sex?
Fall asleep.
I think I'd rather say something inappropriate.
Nah, cause bro. No,
because I don't think
because that could ruin sex.
Nah, I don't. Okay, hold on, wait. Here's my thinking. I don't think you can outlive being clown for falling asleep during sex.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't give a damn. I was tired.
Yeah, nah.
My ego is not that big, so that's cool.
Nah.
I promise you.
I'd rather say something inappropriate. I feel like I could fix that,
bro. I feel
like you can fix that.
That's like bro. That's pretty much like you ain't get it up.
So hold on, wait. Talking about you telling me that you think that you have a better chance at let's say this is a girl you really digging. Okay. You have a better chance at salvaging the situation versus saying something from falling asleep versus saying something inappropriate.
If I said something inappropriate that made her like dry up, I'd rather fallen asleep on her than have to say something that made her dry up. To me, falling asleep is just as similar as it being like, I've never fallen asleep during sex, but I'm saying
a lot of people haven't.
But I'm saying it'll be just the same as if like you couldn't get it up or some shit. Like I'm like, okay, it happens. Sorry.
No, that's not the same, bro.
To me, it would be the same.
No, nigga, what? What are you talking about, nigga? That is nowhere near the same.
I swear to you, would
falling
be the same
asleep is nowhere near the same.
I was tired.
Dog, if you fall asleep, that means you essentially telling the woman a box was terrible.
No, that's not what that means.
That's how she would take it.
Okay, I understand that's how she would take it, but if I'd rather her even take it like that than me say something inappropriate that she felt was, mind you, we don't know what it is that's inappropriate. But I'm saying whatever it is was inappropriate enough to dry her up. What I'm saying is like, dog, either way, it's an L. But so I'd rather take the L that I was just tired.
Time out, wait, we're moving the goalpost here. That's not what it says. It just says
something inappropriate.
Yes. So I mean, but okay, either way, the sex stops because of it, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We just disagree on it.
I'd rather it be like, babe, I was tired.
I got you.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I worked all day. I was just tired.
I hear you could tell your woman that. I'm talking about somebody your first time laying down and you telling me that you would rather fall asleep. What was the question? But I'm saying.
So now you moving the goalpost.
Okay, but matter of fact, actually, as a matter of fact, even still, I'm still standing 10 toes down on my point. Like, I would rather have said something inappropriate to Trish than to fall asleep during sex.
You really think Trish would think it's worse that you fell asleep than it being inappropriate? I really want to know this. After this pod, like, I really want to know. Give me an honest answer.
I would say yes, because I feel like, or maybe I'm just thinking from my perspective, right? I'm thinking if somebody fall asleep with me during sex, I'm doing a terrible job.
I think Trish would rather you fall asleep.
I think it depends on how inappropriate it is and what the question is, and so that's a heavy range.
But see, inappropriate to me, I just feel like it is first off, for you to say something during sex and it to be labeled inappropriate is wild. You know what I'm saying? I already feel like. I'm going to that extreme. That it is a wild statement whatever you did was wild. You know what I'm saying?
Before you go super extreme, it's also a lot of corny motherfuckers out here that say inappropriate shit during sex all the time. I feel like they come back from it. I don't know how many times a motherfucker fell asleep during sex and came back from that.
Okay.
So I guess it depends. I guess we got too many variables here. I'm looking at it from a first time perspective. You looking at it from just in general. And so in general, I don't know. I still rather just say something inappropriate. Okay.
Sounds
right.
Cool.
Okay, that's all then. Would you rather I had? So let's move on to this next topic. You heard about Diddy's lawyer?
No.
Damn. All right.
Let's break it down. We might as well. Come on.
I mean, it's just very simple. Diddy's lawyer has
he pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out.
Pause. No Diddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Talking about Diddy.
Hey, we're gonna erase that.
No, you don't need to erase it.
I'm not gonna erase it. I always say that. They always hear me say that and I never do it. Like, I don't go back and find this shit. It takes too long, nigga. We do this at night.
I hope Diddy watched this.
But his lawyer cited ethical reasons, and he said that under no circumstances could he continue.
Diddy up to something.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, Diddy up to something. Man.
No,
Diddy try to pay off. He try to probably get to some jurors.
He trying to
get to some jurors.
Yeah,
he trying to get to some witnesses.
Yeah, he probably trying to do a lot of kick
bro. He's doing some. He's probably
want his
he
lawyer
up to something.
He probably want his lawyer to like handle cash payments on some shit.
Diddy need to chill.
Listen,
bro.
I would say this. Here's the thing. At this point, there's no point in even having a trial. I don't even care about fairness. There's no point in even thinking that like at this point this man is even capable of getting a fair trial.
Diddy, all you need to do is just become like just snitch on everybody that you know.
No, that's no.
If you really want out in like a couple years,
whatever you
just
know,
admit your grievances, admit everything you did. Snitch on everybody.
That's it. Whatever you know.
Now don't get me wrong. I feel bad telling you to rat. Because you know what I'm saying, the code says you should never rat, but in this kind of circumstance, you just need to go ahead and repent, bro.
I'm always snitching.
Repent.
That's why I don't
No, I tell people all the time now, like, hey, don't, you know what I'm saying, don't do no serious crime around. You could commit some crimes, but don't do no Diddy level shit around me and think I'm not saying nothing because I'm saying something.
You can sell a bag of something.
Yeah, you can.
But
I'm not even saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet, it can still be alive. All I'm telling you is I'm okay with certain level of crimes. Like I might just keep my
certain legalities is all right. But there's a definitive line though.
But if you do this shit, I just want you to know I'm snitching.
There's a definitive line where moment they bring me in for questioning.
What? They don't even need to bring me in. Because the matter if they bring me in, they trying to catch me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to them. I'm going to the, hey y'all, I witnessed something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed something. I just want y'all to know because I don't know if it was a crime committed or not. I just think I just know I need to tell y'all.
Man said, "Nah, I'm pulling up. I don't even know what you're talking about. Nah, what you mean? Wait for them? Nah,
get a knock on my door. I know this was a crime. We need to tell them. You know what I'm saying? This is
dog. Listen, hey, I'm telling you that. Listen, I don't know what Diddy out here caught up in
for the lawyer. This is free money as a lawyer. This mind you, this is a big deal, and it's starting to rain in for me.
Now hold on, wait.
You want this kind of case, even if he's guilty. Listen, you want the case.
Hold on, wait. Let me give you the kicker here.
Okay, my bad.
Dog, this man, this is the same man who defended Osama bin Laden.
Oh shit.
Dog.
Wow.
Listen to me. This man defended Osama bin Laden. Dog.
He knew that was a losing case.
Dog.
There's no juror here in America that's like
dog. Listen to me. You are telling me the motherfucker who was on retainer for Osama bin Laden looked at you, they decided
he said, nah, this is where I draw the line.
Middle of the case, nah.
This is where I draw the line.
Nah, this is nah.
This is wild.
This is why. You know why? Because the problem is see, when certain people get in trouble, we believe people who act normally, right? You lay low, you let your lawyers do what they're supposed to do. I guarantee you Diddy trying to run the shit from the jail too, probably.
Bro. It's not even, bro.
Probably trying to tell him how to do his job.
Not even just that. I bet you he talking to his lawyer, making it seem like, okay, I'm gonna do da-da-da-da, and then he got his whole nother like mission inside. He going on side quests.
Boy got his own shadow army out here running
He going on side quests from the cell. Diddy going on straight
acting like Al Capone and shit.
We got the objectives. Him and his lawyer on the same page.
Yeah, like if you follow these rules, we got you.
They spent 6 to 8 hours game planning. They got maps. They got the strings, the dry erase board, all of that. And when he leave, Diddy goes into a whole nother room and starts doing side quests from the cell. And his lawyer's like, "What is going on?"
Because you know Diddy got a cell phone. You know he got one.
2 of them.
Dog, probably got an iPad and all that shit.
Bro, you got a laptop, computer, all of that, man.
Okay, so man, listen, this is going to be the trial of the century.
When is this trial supposed to start? Supposed to start in April.
Yeah. It's gonna be the trial of the century.
Hey, you know, I told you I'm not going nowhere after this, so I got time.
Yeah, you got time.
I got time.
This is
I'm not going nowhere until May.
The trial of the century, man. This is gonna be wild. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some updates about what's going on today. The markets are in shambles.
Oh man, Tesla is like. You know what's crazy? I haven't even been looking at the market.
Yeah, don't look at Tesla.
There's no point for me to do for me to do it.
First off, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so Tesla's doing bad. market in general, tech stocks in general, aren't looking so good right now. Other stocks seem to be doing okay, but tech stocks in general seem to be falling.
Crypto's doing good though, right?
No, crypto's falling. Crypto and tech stocks run hand in hand.
Okay,
so it kind of goes on with the same
I'm
technology.
still an opportunity to buy.
All right, so that brings me to my next point. Understand, y'all, that although y'all see red, this is where money is made. This is where you make your money, okay? Understand that, like, when the shit's going up, like, you only making money from the fact that you bought previously. So the reality is, in the great words of the great Warren Buffett, is be fearful when others are greedy, but be greedy when others are fearful. This is absolutely the right time now. If you've been saving money, maybe you've been thinking about getting into the market, you ain't really known where to put money and all that, you know what I'm saying? You've been wanting to make moves. If you've been stacking, you know what I'm saying? Although I believe in dollar cost averaging, right now is the time. This is where the money is made, right? Like, you get your little dips and you buy during the dips. So that way when the shit climb back up, you done made a little change, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of seeing red, you know? Make sure, because there's this old saying as well, when in doubt, zoom out. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at 24, 1 week stretches. Zoom out, see the entire picture. If it looks like a good option, go ahead and buy into it. Go ahead and make your money. But with that being said, though, we are going to talk about your boy Elon, though, because I have an interesting theory, and I want to run it by you here real quick. So, my homie, shout out to my boy Lance. He sent an article by Yahoo Finance. It says, oops. Let me go back. This thing loaded. I hate when I open a web page and then loaded a new web page and shit. It says Tesla stock sinks as Europe sales tank on rival offerings. Musk blowback. It says Tesla stock dropped on Tuesday as a new report shows demand woes are picking up in Europe, with sales dropping a precipitous 45% in January. Only 9,945 Tesla EVs were registered in Europe, down from 18,161 a year ago in January, per the European Automobile Manufacturer Association. Meanwhile, overall electric vehicle sales jumped 37.3%, indicating that EV demand was strong, but just not for Tesla. Germany, the UK, and the Netherlands saw the biggest gains in EV sales. Says Tesla stock closed down 8.4% on Tuesday, with shares down 25% year to date, and the company's market cap sank below $1 trillion. With that being said, according to this report here, in Europe, in the terms of January, Tesla, Mitsubishi, Honda, Mazda, and Ford all took double-digit, you know what I'm saying, market share losses in comparison to Volkswagen, Renault, and this other one called CAIC. So,
I'm not.
I mean, don't get me wrong, not selling half as many cars is a big deal, but the point is, it's a greater scope of the overall market. And the reality is one, for a long time, Tesla was really the only name in the game. The problem is competition is now caught up. Some of these cars,
competition catching up, or?
Well, it's two, right? Competition's catching up, and also people ain't buying cars. You got to cut expenses. It's hella expensive to live.
It's that part, and then I also think that people who are buying cars, Elon is on this thing where he feels like all publicity is good publicity.
Well, okay, now keep going.
And I don't think in this case it is. I think it's very obvious to me that, like, yo, you are making yourself to look like a tyrant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A global tyrant. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he's loving it too.
He is. He's liking the heel. You know, he likes the heel character. Yeah. And being that person of the world. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying. And look, I don't know what his motives are. If he has other motives, or he's just the ultimate troller, bro.
There's definitely some motives there, but who knows?
But you know, to me, it's just like, dog, why? But you know, what's crazy is that I feel like this is kind of what happens when you've obtained everything. Mm-hmm. Like in his situation, what more could he do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From being the richest man on earth to being in that top 10 richest man on earth to being in that top 25.
I mean,
he's done it all. Mm-hmm. He's in it all. Like, you know, no Diddy. So it's one of them things where it's like, for his situation, he probably just like is enjoying all the attention that he's getting. And he's enjoying trolling everybody.
I would tell you this, because this is an aspect and a revelation I had today that I don't think a lot of people thought about. Or even, I don't even think on this entire journey of wherever he's trying to go or what his grand master plan is. Because, full disclosure, I originally thought Elon and this Doge thing was a good idea. But what I thought it was, we going to cipher through a bunch of papers, figure out where the government is spending money, and figure out where to cut back. You know what I'm saying?
But if we have to make a committee to audit, even though we already have committees auditing committees, that's a problem.
But I'm saying,
doesn't it seem like a little bit redundant?
But they're not auditing to cut spending. They're auditing just to make sure that the money is going where it needs to go, right? So the auditing that you're speaking of isn't necessarily, and again, I don't even look at it as like an auditing thing. I guess you could call it that because essentially it's going through paperwork and tracking expenses, but the government has been operating in a manner of not cutting back. It's only been operating in a manner of just growing. And so every year a new subcommittee is created. Every 6 months a new subcommittee is created just to take over this, a new agency for this and this and this. And the reality is it's gotten too big to be able to afford. I originally thought that the government was making $5 trillion. No, they're only making $4 trillion, but spending $7 trillion. That's a problem. So initially when they wanted to create, Doge or whatever, I seen, okay, this, like, although these ain't the people that I would have picked, for once, somebody's talking about the actual problem and trying to do something about it. But then it turned into them going into places, sticking dongles in fucking computers and taking people's personal information and shit. And I don't care about, the whole, he has no reason to. Yes, he does. This is the information age. Okay. Like, don't sit here and tell me.
I've been telling you about Elon. He's not an EV company. Tesla's not an EV company. Tesla is an information company. Yeah. Every single Tesla right now that's on the road is literally live tracking all the roads that all cars are, that they're using their systems for. And they're selling it to other companies who want to purchase it for their cars. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't understand.
They're an information company. Bro. They're a storage company.
Like it's been heavy on my mind. It's like, bro, like we truly need to get this shit under control, because who knows where this shit actually goes. But my point is let's just say that on the surface that this is just some megalomaniac, going berserk with willpower, because the people have emboldened him on a certain side of the political spectrum to do whatever the hell he wants in the name of freedom and, holding government bureaucrats accountable. I don't think that he's truly taking into account the fact that he's essentially alienated his entire consumer base. You get what I'm saying? Like, the people who buy Teslas are on the left.
Yeah.
People on the right don't buy Teslas. They drive F-350s and quarter-ton trucks.
Extreme leftist to moderate.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas got 6-inch lifts. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if I can strap 4 turbos to my shit, I would. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
and I got 6 guns somewhere
I'm burning how much oil? Matter of fact, bring some more. I'll burn another barrel of oil if I got to. Like, I feel like the next two,
bro, they got diesel engines.
The next 2 years are going to be extremely telling with Elon, because this shit right here is either going to make him or break him. Now, we're going to see how these government contracts shake out. The Starlink program, I think that's his real future.
I think,
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not going to lie, bro. I think that's what he's doing all this for. I think he's doing all this global.
So as well.
I think he's doing all this global, you know what I'm saying?
I think so as well.
Third. And sorry, y'all, I'm going to be honest. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna throw darts at where I think the money's gonna go.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And so I'm gonna keep loading up on Tesla. And I might be wrong. I might, bro.
I'm saying
I might take the L of all L's.
You
know what I'm saying?
You have to be mindful, but I'm saying you got to watch, because these next 2 years are going to be telling.
But
it's
I'm gonna keep loading up. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna buy my Apple and my Microsoft and all that, but I'm gonna keep loading up on my Tesla. See if I can go from 50 to 100 shares. Because the reality is, if this Starlink thing happens, Verizon, Xfinity, whatever you're using for your phone and your internet, throw that out the window. Mm-hmm. Starlink for $3, $5, $10 a month, maybe $10 a month, maybe, and you just have access to everything. So, and if that's the case, yeah, I mean,
I can't tell you for certain.
We don't know, but a lot of countries are starting to use it. Mm-hmm. For little to no money. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is very telling. You know what I'm saying?
I think we always knew that the potential was there. But my thing is it's going to be. I will tell you though, it's going to be very telling.
Because if this happens, he's going to monopolize all networks pretty much. And if he does that, you do understand that we are very close to some of these movies where we having situations where
that's the problem. Skynet, nigga.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. But again, I'm for it though. I mean, I'm gonna have stock. I'm gonna have stock.
No, I'm not for it, nigga.
No, what I'm saying
you
is
gonna blow the fucking world up being for it.
Look, I'm just saying I'm gonna have
fuck all that.
I can't. I'm gonna have my stock in the company.
Nigga, shit. This motherfucker was just 6 months ago talking about how like, yo, AI never needs to be for like their own profit, and then this nigga just dropped Grok 3 like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and I still want an iRobot if that comes out.
Nah, fuck all that. Hey, listen, man. Hey, I ain't coming to none of you niggas' cribs, bro. I'm gonna be Will Smith. What was Will Smith character's name? I don't even remember. I'm gonna be that nigga.
You gonna hate all the robots.
Fucking right, man. Y'all niggas ain't, we witnessed this guy that happened before our eyes, and y'all niggas like, yay, give me one.
Give me one of them.
We got a million movies telling us why this shit is a bad idea. Y'all niggas is signing up for it.
Hey, y'all
What's
need to watch.
wrong with y'all?
You and Trish need to watch Paradise. It's on Hulu.
Oh, is that with Sterling?
Black dude, blackity black
Sterling
guy.
K. Brown?
Yeah.
I have been wanting, because that's my guy. He's a dope actor. So of course, blackity. No, I can't take this nigga seriously, bro. Yeah, but for sure. Oh yeah, it's gonna get ran. Yeah, it's gonna.
Another.
I'm just waiting. All the episodes drop. I want to
one more week.
I want to binge it.
One more week.
Yeah,
but you can start it. You can start it now.
I guess now, right?
You can start it now because they'll come out on Monday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Okay,
and y'all probably finish. Y'all probably won't. You probably finish it by the Sunday. I mean,
8-10 episodes.
Yeah, and they're like an hour long. There's There's a movie. I'm sure you've seen it. It's called The Gentleman. Matthew McConaughey. It's on Netflix. The movie The Gentleman, not the show The Gentleman. The movie The Gentleman.
If I have seen it, I don't remember it.
Y'all need to watch that too. If you haven't seen it, bro, it's in my top 25.
Damn, word?
It's in my top 25. I mean, you already know how I feel about movies. I can't put it in my top 10 just because I got too many classics in there, but it's definitely in my top 25.
Okay,
put that on rotation.
All right, The Gentleman. All right, cool. Watching advice. Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, man, we done kept DK long enough, man. He graced us with 30 minutes. If you made it this far, we appreciate you for kicking with us. Make sure you like,
comment,
and subscribe. And as always, till next time, we out.